set to go. There's the green light, and they're off and racing, and Bristow began well with Line Honours, and they'll race each other for the early lead. Just in behind those is My Sweet Porsche on settling down from Waste of Time. Getting through the centre as It's a Charger, and then came further back in the field then to Classic Croupier. A half length away to Y4, and last of all, as they come onto the first turn, as It's the Promised One, but Bristow was able to lead them initially. In second spot as they come into the straight, 2 rounds to go, is My Sweet Porsche. Parked without cover now is Line Honours, and then came Classic Croupier, who ended up 3 pegs and 4th. On its outside in turn came It's a Charger, Y4, It's the Promised One, and in the yellow jacket from out deep, having to go all the way back to the tail of the field, is Waste of Time. The lead time was 40.1, and with no speed on, they leave the straight, and Bristow, it was a pretty soft lead in the end. It leads a length on My Sweet Porsche, sitting second. Third without cover is Line Honours, and they were being followed on the inside then by Classic Croupier. Next on the outsiders, It's a Charger having a nice run, 1 out and 1 back from Y4 in the running line. Then It's the Promised One, and last of all is Waste of Time, and at the moment Waste of Time sits about 6 lengths adrift of the leader, and that leader is Bristow as they run down the back straight nearing the 1200 metres. Leads a length. Second Line Honours. Third My Sweet Porsche. It's a Charger 4th. And then came on the inside Classic Croupier. On the outside of those runners then came Y4, followed by It's the Promised One, and last of all as they come into the straight is Waste of Time. There's about 6 lengths spanning the field. First quarter of the last mile is 33.2 as they come into the straight for the winning post, the judge and the bell, the leader. As they come down the straight is Bristow. In second spot, Line Honours. My Sweet Porsche's tucked away on the inner, and then came It's a Charger in the 1-1. The insiders Classic Croupier followed further back in the field then as they leave the straight by Y4. It's the Promised One, and last is Waste of Time. Second split. It was 30.8 as they go into the back straight, a 64 half, and the leader sneaks away here. Bristow gets 2 lengths on My Sweet Porsche, Line Honours. Then Classic Croupier and It's a Charger. Next on the insiders, It's the Promised One. Further back in the race then came Y4 and Waste of Time, but Bristow clear by 2 lengths now, giving chasers My Sweet Porsche under pressure. Classic Croupier got to third, and then came on the inside, sneaking a peg run. It's the Promised One, but he goes for home, and Bristow dashes away. 27.7 that third quarter. That could well and truly be the money quarter, because he's got them all off the bit around the bend, and Bristow 3 in front of My Sweet Porsche. Classic Croupier sneaking an inside passage was It's the Promised One, but it's all Bristow. Bristow making a mess of them. It's 4 in front, and a clever drive by Nathan Zerub sees it land the prize by a big space. Classic Croupier got up to grab second. Third was My Sweet Porsche. Fourth, It's the Promised One. Then It's a Charger, followed by Waste of Time, Y4, and Line Honours finished last. Last split was 28.5. It's gone a 56.2 last half and is rated 2, 1 and 5.